Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and today let's address the topic of when a holy grail handbag just doesn't work for you. Wow, I didn't really think that I would be doing this video, but this has been something I've been thinking about for the past 6 months, over 6 months probably, and it is about my Dior 30 Montaigne handbag. This one over here, which, I mean, I'm using the term holy grail handbag now because that is just something that we use in this community. I don't really think that that I have any type of holy grail bags, but maybe for me this is the closest that I have reached so far to being my holy grail bag. So basically a handbag that I lusted over for many years before finally finding this one on the pre-owned with a price point that I was comfortable in paying for it. And I was so happy when I found it because I had been on the lookout for the longest time, but maybe that would have been a hint for me that I wasn't willing to pay the full price for this bag. And that maybe is a clue number one. If I'm not willing to pay the full price, then maybe I should keep my distance. And in that case, if I would be willing to pay the full price and then I would find it with a great bargain and a deal on the pre-owned or an outlet or whatever, then it would be a great saving. But nevertheless, I wasn't willing to pay for the full price at Dior for this bag, and I felt like the pieces that were sold on the pre-owned were still too expensive, so I was on the lookout for the longest of time. And then a bit over 1.5 years ago, I ran into this particular bag on the pre-owned market. I will link the unboxing video if you want to see the joy that I have for this bag. And when I got it, I was over the moon. I loved maybe the idea of actually finally owning the bag, finally having it in my possession. And I did use it, that's not the case. But after some kind of, I don't know, honeymoon period, like moved or went past it, I started realizing that I wasn't reaching out for the bag. When I was like deciding which bag to take out, I looked at this and I really didn't reach for it. And first I didn't really pay attention to it because I think this is quite, I mean, it's not like logo, but it's still quite visible with the clasp in here. And well, to be fair, here in Finland, I don't think that many people even recognize that this would be a Dior bag because we don't have a Dior boutique here. And Dior is just not maybe that popular here. That might be a really bad interpretation that I have, but that's just kind of how I see it. That probably that many wouldn't even have recognized this, which is, in my opinion, great because I don't want to draw attention to expensive bags. But this is still somehow like flashy because it's so big. And that might be odd because the Celine Triomphe has a big clasp and that doesn't bother me. But with this, something just, I don't know what it was, but I just wasn't reaching for it. And then I was thinking, is it the color? This type of like blue grayish thing. But I do own gray bags even before this. I've had no issues in styling them or wearing them. So I don't know if it is the color either. I don't know what it is. And we now have reached the point where I am kind of forcing myself to wear this. And that's when I realized that is happening. I started kind of freaking out of what if something that I actually dreamt of for many years actually just is not working for me. And that is a sad thought, you guys, because I don't know, has this ever happened to you that you have dreamt of a bag for a long time, and then when you finally get it, after a certain period, you've just realized that maybe it actually just is not a bag for you? It kills me to make this video because I still love how this looks. It is actually quite functional. People said that the clasp is annoying. That has never been an issue for me. This fits quite a lot in my opinion, but of course that is subjective and depends on how much you need to bring with you. There is a back pocket that easily fits a phone, super easy to use. The strap is adjustable, you can remove it and so on. But it's just, well, just something that I've noticed that kind of annoys me is this whole like clasp thingy, because I don't know where to put it. Should it be on the front when I'm wearing it crossbody? Should it be on the back when I'm wearing it crossbody? But somehow when I'm using it, this gets into the front, and sometimes my hair gets caught in here, and I don't know, maybe it's just the problem with who wears it, aka me, and not the problem of the bag. How have I ended up in a situation where I'm actually forcing myself to use one of my dream bags? Has this happened to you? I have been even playing with the thought in my mind that what if this is not suiting me for a reason or another, that should I let it go? Should I sell it on? Take my losses, whatever, if I will lose money or not, but still take my losses of everything just doesn't work out, or what do you think that I should do? And I think these, like, of course this could happen, like with any bag. How do you know before you own it? Like, it is quite difficult, but I don't think this has ever happened to me in a bag that I've been dreaming over for a long time, and then when I actually get it, it maybe is not the right one for me. I don't know. Tell me, am I alone? Has this ever happened to you with any of the bags that you have dreamt for a long time of getting, and then when you finally get the bag, it just for some reason maybe doesn't work out? Let me know. Please let me also know if I'm alone here and it's just odd and I should suck it up, or I should sell it, or whatnot. I mean, help a girl out. share your thoughts on this topic, because I'm a bit bummed now. I don't want to own bags that I just am not drawn to. Even if they would be beautiful, I get the most joy out of wearing my bags. I think I've said it like thousands of times. That's where I have my joy with luxury bags, but in bags in general. I love to wear them. I'm not a person who loves to look at them in my closet and in that way like collect them. And that's maybe why my collection, or the bags that I own, also gets like updated not frequently, but in sometimes I do sell, and then I look from the pre-owned. I love to buy secondhand bags because that's kind of how it is. And it is okay that style changes, we change as people, and something that I purchased 15 years ago might not work for me and my style anymore, and that's also okay. And I'm not that attached to my items, so I am kind of okay of selling them on and so on. But it kind of makes me sad to think that I dreamt of this bag for such a long time, and now we are here. Well, I did not meant to put out this type of like sad video, but it is what it is. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue there. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.